Okay, let me try this. Let me try this. Let me see if there is anyone here. All right. Okay. All right. Let me see. Am I looking at things in real time right now? I am so sorry. Lo siento. Lo siento. Okay. How y'all doing? If you are here live in the chat, go ahead and put a number one so I can know that you are here. Come on now. Don't be scared now. Go ahead and put a number one so I can know that you are here in real time. For real. Let me know if you can hear me. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. I am so sorry, you all. So I got the news on Monday of this week that Babe and I were traveling again. So I had a little bit of time to get myself together. So on Monday, I was going around town doing all the things. Tuesday, I spent the day packing, washing my hair. Wednesday, we were on them flights. We were on them flights in the morning. What you're doing is so important. So Wednesday morning, we were on a flight. Um, Yesterday, I was getting resettled and then helping my mom out, so I didn't get to go live. But I'm here with you all today. I'm here with you all today. So thank y'all so much for bearing with me because baby, um, I'm sorry. Thanks for bearing with me. So let me go ahead and put a little banner up. Let me go and put a banner up. It's been so long. There has been so much going on, and let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. This eclipse is out here cooking people. These eclipses are out here cooking people. Shout out to Worm Food. Okay, amen. Shout out to Worm Food. I said what I said. Um, you know, eclipse out here cooking folk. I mean, it just is what it is. Now let me get my little setup together. Let me get my little setup together. Okay. Let me get my setup together. Okay. Nope, no, nope. Come back. Come back. Okay. Okay, let me go back to the comments. Okay. Let me say hello to everyone. Let me say hello to everyone. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Who all is here? I know. I'm just gonna start from the beginning and shout out people. Butterfly, Sleepy B, Natasha, hey boo, Donna, hey boo, Misi, Tina girl, Sesha Morris side eye. Hey girl, how are you doing? How are you doing? Mystery Moon, Nestos, Shackles, Shuffle Walk of Shame. Hey boo, Attitude and Tylenol, Rockin' Robin, V Lenore. Y'all throw some pretty red kissy lips in the chat for our good sis V Lenore. Mm-hmm. Sweet Ace of Silhouette. Amen. CN1. Now CN1, don't be laughing at me today. Okay, I don't want to hear that shit from you. Don't be laughing. Okay, you know I love you, girl, but CN1 always laughing at shit I'm saying. Okay, y'all. Yeah. Listen, listen, out here traveling. Mm-hmm. Out here traveling. Let me tell you, we were in Salt Lake City when Worm Food got okay. And let me tell y'all something. And I'm just gonna say this and then we're gonna move right along. As far as I could tell, when Worm Food got I didn't see any commotion from the people of Salt Lake City. Okay, everybody was quiet. Maybe it was internal. Maybe they were doing their thing internally. But our show was going around. I was at the airport. I was in and out of places at the gas station, all types of stuff. And I ain't see no people up in arms about Worm Food. Okay. Okay. I ain't see nothing up in arms about I ain't see people up in arms about Worm Food. So, sometimes the online life is not real life. So, I for y'all, being that I wasn't in the exact place, but I was still close. Okay. Okay, amen. Amen. Yeah, so let me go ahead and fix something on the back end real quick. Um, and then we're gonna get right into it, answering your questions until I am spiritually tired. Okay, until I'm spiritually tired. So, um, you know, yeah, and we're gonna get into the energetics of eclipse season. Okay, and just a quick refresher: eclipses usually come in sets of two: a lunar eclipse and a solar eclipse. And usually the sets of eclipses are normally 6 months apart. It could be a little less than that. It could be a little more than that. Okay. Okay. And this year, our eclipses have been in this mutable signs of Pisces and Virgo. So this is why a lot of shit is just feeling real, 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 you know what I'm saying, out there. Sunday's eclipse, Sunday's partial solar eclipse, okay, is going to be at the anaretic degree in Virgo, a mutable sign. And then the very next day, we are changing seasons from summer into fall. So yeah, the real shit is going on out here. And it just is what it is. So let me just go on and fix this real quick on the back end, and then we're gonna get right into these readings for y'all. So thank y'all so much for being patient with me, Yeah. And I'm out here on the road for 2 weeks. I was gonna open the apothecary, but babe was just like, "No, we gone." I'm like, "Okay, so we gone." Um, so yeah, so let me do this real quick, and we're gonna get right into these readings. If you have not, hit the like button. Okay, so go and do that for your girl. We're gonna be right back. Give me about 30 seconds. All right, we are back, and hello, it's me again. Thank you for being a new subscriber. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. All right. All right, y'all. Let me just tell y'all, let me just tell y'all something. Did you know nothing beats a Jet2 holiday? Right now, save £50 per person. Okay? The Jet2 holidays is out here taking people out. Taking people out. So, hey, Miss Anonymous, hey girl. The attitude and Tylenol, baby. I did the Paul Wall tipper dance when I saw that ish. Good riddance. Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. Okay, so just never forget. Never forget. Okay. Yes, girl. Yes, girl. I'm gonna try to get to everybody. Okay. You will be able to get one if I get through everybody. Okay. Donna says it's only 22 likes to get to 30. Okay. Okay. Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. Right now, save £50 per person. That's over 200 pounds for a family of four. Listen, I'll hit take them off on the road. All right. All right. All right. All right. So let me see. Let me get this. I gotta get my stand together. Sorry. I am in this hotel room. It is not the same as being at home. So yeah, let me get the stand together and I'm gonna turn on the camera and we're gonna get right into it. Okay, right now. Okay. Taking me out. Taking me out. Them Jet2 holidays is taking people out. All right. All right. So we are here. Let me do it like this. Nope. I need full. Okay. Let's do it like this, y'all. Let's do it like this. Y'all laughing at me. Don't be laughing at me now. Don't be laughing at me. Okay. Hit the cash app. Hit the cash. Oh my goodness. Y'all know I love y'all. Y'all know I love y'all. I miss y'all so much too. I really wanted to come back and be live with you all before this, but seven surprising. No, we're not doing that. Okay. Yeah, I really wanted to before now, but like I said, it just was so busy. So busy. So busy. I don't want that. I want something else. Um, Not top messages, all messages. Okay. So now I got my iPad over here so I can see what y'all talk about. Okay, so let's get into it. Listen, worm food out here. Worm food out here. Out here swimming with the pieces of swimming with the blades of grass. And let me tell y'all something. I don't care what no one says. I do not care what anyone says. Y'all can't tell me that these people aren't doing magic and don't know astrology because Worm Food's funeral is on the day of the eclipse. It's Sunday. And I was talking about this with my girl Starry Eyed. Shout out to Starry Eyed. I don't know if she's here or not. Listen, they know magic. They do magic. I don't care what no one says because, baby, they. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yes, worm food. Okay. All right, y'all. So put a crystal ball or a purple heart by your question, and I'm just going to go in the order of the questions as I receive them. Okay. We're not going to play a game or anything like that. I'm just going to go in the order of these questions, and I will read until I am spiritually tired. Okay, my darlings. All right. So first person is Attitude and Tyler. And she says, I have a really good feeling about the guy I'm talking to whose name starts with an R. We kind of have an issue with quality of time, though. Quality time. Because we are both so busy. Will we be able to figure it out? Okay. We're going to see what Spirit got to say. We're going to see what Spirit got to say. Okay. In my mind. Let me tell y'all something else. Worm Foods widow out here got a Christian clothing line. So I don't want to hear nothing else from none of you Negroes ever again about my spiritual work or me asking for cash apps or me telling y'all to book that reading with me if you want to know what's up. Because Worm Foods widow out here with a Christian clothing line. If y'all don't see the grift, then pray for some discernment. Okay, let's see what's going on. Okay, what's going on? Right now we on Attitude and Tylenol. And those of you who've never had a reading with me before, or if you don't know how my readings flow, they will present spirits will present the information, but the direction that the tarot reading goes, I have to follow it. I have to follow that energy wherever the tarot reading goes, because sometimes it's messages and what you need to hear and not what you want to hear. Okay, so just bear with me. Are y'all gonna figure it out? Let me ask you a question, Attitude and Tylenol. Let me ask you a question. And I'm trying to figure out how to ask this question without being rude or without um going there. But I got to go there. Spirit is telling me to ask. How well do you know this person and what do you know of his former partner? Okay. Okay. So answer that for me, attitude and Tylenol. Okay. And for those of you in the chat, I'm going to answer attitude and Tylenol's question, and then I'm going to go to Villanor because Villanor has something else to do after this, and then I'm going to get to the rest of you all. So attitude Tylenol, what do you know of this man and or his past lovers? Okay, you know a good bit about her. Okay, does he seem like he over her to you? Because spirit is telling me that he ain't over her yet. Spirit is telling me that he not over her yet. Okay, there is still he is holding on to some parts of the past, and some parts of the past that maybe is some part of the past with a woman, okay, that he is holding on to. I don't from what I'm looking at right here, you know the man better than I do, but from what I'm looking at right here, he's not fully over it yet. He's not fully over it yet. Okay? He's not fully over it. Yeah, this woman here, and I'm not gonna say that it was super serious with her, but even with him, I wouldn't be surprised if he's like still being if he's still doing relationship things for her. Like something is telling me that he still does stuff like give her money and stuff like that. Like that's still his due. I don't think there's some part of the past that he's holding on to. Okay. In his mind, he is conflicted. Okay. He is conflicted in his mind as it pertains to like, fully get into it with you, but part of him is still holding on to her. And like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if he's still like doing the relationship things for her, like giving her money or something like that. Um, yeah. They have a kid together. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Cause see, we have this Six of Cups right here. Remember, whatever cards that you all see that are upright for you, they are reversed for me, and vice versa. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So that would explain the giving the money. That would explain the giving the money to her if they still have a kid. So listen, will y'all ever get it together? Right now it's a conflict. But let me put these back, and I'm gonna stick with this one right here. Let me put the rest of these cards back and pull a couple more just to see, because from what I'm seeing and from what I'm feeling, he's still holding on. So um let me see. Like I said, I'm here, I'm shuffling, I'm live. Please, please, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Stay subscribed because you never know when I'm going to pull one of these. Okay, Spirit, just give it to me. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. What do you know about? What do you know about his mother? Oh, what do you know? What do you know? How long have you known this man? How long have you known this man? Um, because Spirit got some things to say. What do you know about this man, and what do you know about his mother? Because baby, from what I'm looking at right here, his mom is a spiritual worker now. And I don't know if his mom still wants him to deal with the mother of his child. But baby, I feel like the interference that you're getting is from mom. I feel like mom is a spiritual worker. And we all know that it's a bunch of people who be spiritually mammying out here. Okay, there are a bunch of women who be spiritually mammying, and she just might be one of them. Okay, everything is alleged for entertainment purposes only, all that good shit. But baby, I feel like the interference is the mom. I don't know if y'all gonna get it together anytime soon, because so the question is, I don't know. Spirit is telling me that he still, possibly got some feelings for his child's mother. Okay, and I feel like the mama, I feel like she puts on a good show, but I feel like in her heart, she wants him to still deal with or be with his child's mother. I feel like she is a spiritual worker, whether she admits it or not. So, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So, will y'all right now? Spirit is showing me what needs to be shown, and if it were me, and or if someone was telling me this, I would have thoughts. I would find out any and all information that needs to be found out because I feel like I feel like the interference that's coming from him, I feel like it's his mother. So you're asking about will y'all ever get it together? I feel like it's his mother. And sometimes mothers, they meddle. Sometimes they meddle when they think that they know something no better. Did y'all see the thing on Netflix, the little documentary on Netflix where the mom was cyber stalking her own daughter and being a treacherous bitch? Okay, I'm not saying it's his mother, but I kind of feel like y'all wanting. I really feel like she's interfering. That's just me. That's just me. So will y'all? I don't know, but I really feel like if you haven't, make sure you cleanse, make sure you protect, because I feel like she's interfering. I really feel like she's interfering with y'all. Yeah, unknown number. Yeah, that shit was crazy. I feel like she's interfering with y'all. And you not, unless you out there ready to bind the mom, unless you just want to do your own spiritual work and bind the mother so that she won't do this to you, enjoy your time, enjoy your options. But, things that are meant to be absolutely pan out. So I'll say that. So energetically, I don't know. But I feel like the I don't know is because of his mother. Listen, unknown number. And that bitch tried everything to not be accountable. And listen, I know that mental illness is a thing, but let me tell y'all something. We've been letting shit slide for so long. We've been letting shit slide for like the past 10, 15 years. And again, mental illness is real. Everything is not mental illness, and sometimes people are just terrible people and they need their ass beat. Okay. Okay. So bring back shame, bring back accountability, and bring back being ostracized from the community, because baby, ain't no way you can't tell me that woman love her daughter. You a goddamn lie. But anyway, so I hope that helps you out, answers your question. Will y'all be able to? I don't know, because I think the mom is interfering with spiritual work. So so yeah, girl. Okay. All right, y'all. So I said it before. V. Lenore has something that she has to do. So I'm going to answer V. Lenore's question, and then I'm going to get to the rest of your questions. If you want me to answer your question, put a purple heart or a crystal ball next to your question so that I can differentiate it from the regular conversations going on in the chat. So V. Lenore, come step to the front, ask your question. Let's get into it, boo. Yeah, me and Babe watched Unknown Number the other night, and I was like, I know you fucking lying. I know you fucking lying. I know you lying. Baby, listen, I know you lying. I know you lying. So they had me fucked up. They had me fucked up. Hi, I'm Q. I'm from Chicago. I love tacos and I swear all the time. The F word is probably one of my favorite swear words. Okay, I keep it real over here. I'm not prancing and dancing around for y'all. Okay, okay. So, ooh, Miss Anonymous out here asking the good questions. Miss Anonymous asking the good questions. So come on, V. Lenore. Come to the front, V. Lenore, and then I'm going to get to everyone else's questions, okay? I mean, she really had me fucked up though. Like, you doing all this to your daughter? Oh, I love her. And there are a lot of people out here who are criminals, right? And they just don't get caught. Ma'am, ma'am, go straight to hell. Okay. Do not pass go. Do not pass redemption. Okay. There is no $200 for you. Go straight to hell. Okay. Amen. Um, okay. So Lenore asks, she says, I want to know how close I am to finding the right permanent position. Okay, girl. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Yeah. Oh, girl, had me fucked up. I was going to ask you a question, V. Lenore, but I don't have that information as it pertains to you, so I will not ask. It's gonna be a little bit. It's gonna be a little bit. It's gonna be a little bit. It may take a while longer. I'm just gonna be honest with you. It may take a while longer. Um, it may take a little while longer. It may take a little while longer, girl. Um, yeah. Okay, it may take a little while longer. Okay, so this is what Spirit is saying. Make sure you're looking for Spirit is saying make sure you're looking for a position that is going to fulfill you just as much as it's going to give you the financial boost that you may need, right? Um Spirit is saying don't necessarily be fooled by some of the um salaries or wages that are being out here. Make sure you're looking for something that is going to fulfill you and be just as stable. So don't necessarily look at all the financial stuff. Yeah, what's going to be better for you is something that's more along the lines of the work that you want to do, something that you'll enjoy doing. Don't necessarily look at wages first. Um, don't necessarily look at wages first. Um, it may be 2 to 5 months. It may be 2 to 5 months. So, the United States that we live in right now, it's interesting. The job market has been cooked for a long time. So it may be another 2 to 5 months. So so it may be between now and even maybe going into spring next year. So yeah. And Spirit also say watch out for these positions that are actual scams too, because the scams are out here. I know, boo. I know. Um, I know. But I'm just keeping it real with you. Yeah, definitely make sure that you are doing everything that you can, which I know that you are, but also to, what's going to bring fulfillment. Okay, because fulfillment is going to be just as important as the money, right? Are you being fulfilled? Is this something that could make you happy? Is it going to be a good use of your talents? Um, so yeah, it may be another 2 to 5 months. Like I said, it wouldn't surprise me if it's moving into spring next year. So even as late as like March next year. Um, yeah, so how close are you? Yeah. Yeah, that's just what I see. That's just what I see. Because you want something that's going to be stable, not get something and then turn around and then 2 months later they're doing something weird at the company and either laying people off or you don't want no shit like that. So I'm just keeping it real with you, girl. Listen, the scams are scamming. I have a Google number. I have a Google number, and anytime somebody be like, "Yeah, put your number down," Google number, because you ain't finna be playing on my phone. You are not gonna be playing on my phone. I know that. Okay. All right. Let me see, because Lenore, she also asked about. what the ex is doing over there now, baby. I know you nosy. I'm nosy too. Nosy too. Okay, let's see what the ex may be doing over there. Now, mm, now what happened? Now, I'm not trying to get into all your business, and I'm not trying to put all your business out here on YouTube either. But baby, what happened with you and this ex? What happened with you and this ex? Because this the ex just might be having a hard time. Yes, Rock and Robin, we are nosy with purpose. Amen. Yeah. Now, V Lenore, I don't know what's going on with this man. I don't know what's going on with this man, but things might be a little fucked up for him right now. Again, I don't know this man. I don't know how you all ended the relationship, if you left on amicable terms or if you were just like, nah, fuck that nigga. I don't know. I don't know. But he might be a little fucked up right now. He might be a little fucked up right now from what I'm looking at. He might be a little fucked up right now. He might be a little fucked up right now. And if again, I'm not trying to be in your business, if you all ended, if the relationship ended because he was cheating and or being unfaithful, then he really, really struggling. Okay, they on if that's what it was, spirit is on his ass. If that's not what, yeah, I don't. Whatever's going on with him, it's not looking good for him. Things are effed up for him. Okay, girl. Okay, girl. And that's why I said, y'all see this? Y'all see this devil right here? She said things are effed up for him. Mm-hmm. I'm looking at it right here. He went from money to no money, or a lot of money to less money. Okay, he thinking about does he have to move? Does he have to move? Does he have to change something around? Okay. Yeah, he's struggling a little bit. Yeah, he a little fucked up right now. He a little fucked up right now. So you asking what's going on with him? He a little fucked up right now. He fucked up. Mm-hmm. Spirit tearing his ass up. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And see, the thing about it is he doesn't understand that parts of who he is, okay, he gives in to the parts of him that he really needs to learn to control, right? There are parts of him, there are parts, all of us have our light sides and our darker sides, right? It's just all the energy that encompasses a human, okay? But when we get older and we learn better, we should do better, right? Once you know better, you should do better. Or once you find out, or someone tells you that they've been hurt by something you said, or you're supposed to reflect and then find ways to do better, be better as a person. He still gives in to parts of him that he shouldn't, okay? But he refuses to take accountability for some of the shit that he does. And until he does right, spirit gonna keep fucking his ass up. Spirit gonna keep fucking his ass up because it's very easy for him to fall into it. Okay, he need to find a therapist or someone, or just go live out on the side of the mountain, because it's so easy for him to slip and fall into this darkness, into these patterns, and he sabotages himself because he doesn't want to take accountability for his shit. So spirit is fucking him up. He a little fucked up right now. Spirit is fucking him up, and it's on him to do better. Once he does better and changes his energetics, okay? Same thing like with a certain silverback. Until silverback does better, things will continue to happen to silverback. Okay. Same thing with this person. You can always change. Every day that we are still alive is another day for us to do better, to change, to make that change, right? Because he's not changing, He's fucking himself up. Okay. All right. Amen. So that was for V Lenore. That was for V Lenore, girl. Okay. That was for V Lenore. So I hope those two questions were answered. Okay. I hope those two questions were answered. Okay, now let me go back to now I'm going back to the order in which we were originally in. So let me see who is next. So it was attitude and Tylenol. The next person is Isis. Isis said general message from spirit. General message from spirit for Isis. Okay. And listen, my girl Isis, she's been rocking with me for a long time. And I appreciate you, Isis, supporting me, supporting the channel, supporting my work. I really do appreciate you. I appreciate all y'all who rock with me, but Isis really has been one of my like day ones. She really has. So, uh-oh. Yeah, Isis really has been one of my day ones, and I appreciate y'all so much. Yeah, V, your job is coming. It's just gonna take a little minute. Now, spiritual Q be out here doing her work. Okay, because I listen, Q was checking her stocks. Okay. My stocks have risen. Okay, they have risen. Okay. My stocks have had the audacity to rise above it all, baby. And I just cashed out some of my stocks, baby. And I still got well over 6 figures worth of stocks. I'm just waiting to cash them out, baby. Because see, Q be out here doing her work, her spiritual work. Okay. And baby, my my high yield savings account is looking real good right now. So y'all, I keep telling y'all better learn some magic quick so that you can do what you need to do to get your money so that you and your family won't be worrying and stressing financially and put your protections up, honey. Okay? Because the this is a dog eat dog world, and I want y'all to have y'all money, y'all coins, so that you can live stress free. And money gives you options. Okay, you ain't got to necessarily learn from me, baby, but learn you some magic and do it real quick. Okay, that's from me to you. That's from me to you. I don't care what nobody say. Don't listen to them people. All this, baby, because they out here doing the magic, fucking shit up and trying to fuck it up for other people. But you doing your magic. You doing your work. So you can have everything that you need and desire. Okay, amen. All right, general message for Isis. Ooh, Isis, what's going on, girl? What's going on, girl? Okay, girl. Isis, girl, listen. The work that you have been doing is paying off. Okay, Isis? The work that you are doing has been paying off. Okay? Better times are coming for you, Isis. Okay? Better times are coming for you, Isis. Now, let me say this. If there are people that you need to leave behind, Isis, do it. Okay? Do it. Cry whatever tears you need to cry about these people. Cry them tears and then leave their ass behind. Okay? Because what is meant for you is meant for you, but you can't fully enjoy what's meant for you trying to hold on to people who are assholes for the most part. Okay? They're assholes. They have showed you their entire backside. Believe them. Okay? Believe them. They've shown you who they are. Believe them the first time. Cry a little tears, leave them behind, and then move forward. Okay. This is I don't want to say a strength building exercise, but it is. This is an exercise of You, once again, learning that hard decisions have to be made, and choosing you is okay, right? Don't get bogged down by these sad stories, all these stuff, because people have choices. I'm not talking about people who are, been fucked up by the system and stuff like that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about these regular, everyday people who choose to do fuck shit. Okay, you have to leave them where they are. Okay, leave them where they are. Sever those relationships so you can move forward. A good community and good money are coming towards you, Isis. Y'all go together real bad. Okay, good community and good money are coming towards you. This has just been a spiritual lesson for you to learn. Okay, something is also telling me, Isis, make sure that you are continuing to trust your spidey senses, lean into that discernment a little bit more, and don't let outside circumstances tell you that your discernment isn't discerning. Okay. Don't let outside shit interfere with your discernment, your spidey senses. You're not wrong. But the world that we live in with all these damn distractions, okay, you're not wrong. Okay. But you're a kind person. You're a loving person. You're a kind person. And I know sometimes, it hurts to end things or cut things off. So you hold on just a little bit more than you probably should. But this has been another teaching moment for you. Goodness, good people, good community, and good money are coming towards you. You just had to go through this right now. You just had to go through this right now. Okay. So that is what spirit says to you. I know it's been kind of exhausting, but you made it. But you made it. Okay. Um, Girl, what were you dealing with? Because I'm tired now. That was a lot. I feel like energetically, it was somewhat tiring for you. Shit, I'm tired now. I mean, I'm gonna keep going, but that literally just almost took me out. Girl, move forward without these damn people. People love hanging on to the work that you do. They don't want to do the work themselves. They can go to hell. It just is what it is. It just is what it is. Okay. So the next person is my good girl, Sexy RN. And for everyone, if you want me to answer your question, put a purple heart or a crystal ball next to your question so that I know it's a question for me. Okay. All right. So our next person up is Sexy RN, the next clearance, and Sexy RN. Now listen, Sexy RN. And every time Sexy RN come up here, I'll be like, Sexy RN, why are you playing on my phone? I don't know why Sexy RN asking me when she already know what to do. But okay, let's see what Spirit got to say. Let's see what Spirit got to say. Yeah, Isis, that was a lot. It felt like it was a lot. Like I had to take a deep breath after that. Like that just wore me out. Seriously. Okay, Sexy RN girl. Now, girl. See, Sexy RN just like playing on my phone. Sexy RN just like playing. Mm, 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 mm. Now, Sexy RN, you know they ain't gonna do you better where you at. You know you need to end this contract. You know you need to end it. I don't know why you asking me this. I don't know why you ask me this. You know that you need to end this. You know you need to end this. I don't know who the person in charge is, but he already got on my nerves already. No, 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 no. Listen, and I want to say this, right? There are often conversations about logic versus feelings, right? We are humans. We have brains and we have feelings, okay? A lot of times Our feelings is spirit telling us something. Okay. Because here's the thing, and I'm gonna say this. If we're talking about magic, psychics, all these other things that exist in the woo-woo, they exist in the realm of spirit. Okay. You can't show a person anger. Yeah, you can fight and stuff like that. But how many times are people angry and you won't even know it, right? Emotions are the feeling things. That's the same place where your spidey senses come from. Okay. All of us are connected to God. All of us are connected to spirit. All of us are connected to source. So sometimes the things that we feel that's telling us what to do, that comes from the woo woo. And listening to it, there's nothing wrong with that. And I know you're a scientist with what you do, sexy RN, but we're also humans and we also interact with spirit. Okay. Now, logic, we can't put logic on spiritual things for the most part, right? Okay. Like people ask me all the time, like, oh, how do I enhance my psychic abilities? How do I enhance them more? Baby, you have to listen to it. You have to listen to what you're being told and trust it. The more that you listen and the more that you trust it and things work out, that is you strengthening your psychic muscle. Okay. Everything that I do, like doing this right here, I am listening to the feelings, the impressions, the downloads that pop into my head. Okay. Trust it. Okay. Clock the spiritual T. Okay. Clock the spiritual T. So don't say I just want to make sure I'm not going off my feelings and it's sound. Yeah, listen. I mean, listen. You listen. Sexy RN. You know there are other ways that you can find the information that you need. I mean, I appreciate you being here, girl. I love talking to you, but you already know the answer. Like so many of y'all, like as my clients and stuff like that, like y'all are exercising your spiritual muscles, but you're unsure. You have to go with it and be unsure or be sure. But either way, you have to listen to it. You have to trust it. I don't think, you know, listen, y'all not stupid. y'all not stupid. But yeah, girl. So yeah, it's time for you to go. It's time for you to go because whoever the person is in charge, I feel like they're hindering you. So, you know, um, I feel like they're hindering you. But you already know the answer. You already know the answer. Girl, you better trust them feelings. I need for y'all to trust y'all psychic feelings the same way y'all psychic feelings tell y'all when some dusty Negro is out here playing in your face. Oh, you trust your psychic feelings then. You trust the voice in your head then. Okay? When you know something up ain't right with this dusty Negro and you listen to it and you trust it. It's the same muscle. Same muscle. Okay. Our next querent is our good girl, Sleepy B. Sleepy B is, I told you seeing one. Don't be laughing at me. Seeing one is laughing at me. But listen, the same thing. Like if y'all feel like something isn't right, or you're being said like, maybe it's time to look elsewhere, you're being told that for a reason. You're being told that for a reason. The same way y'all know that a dusty Negro ain't up to no good. That's the same psychic muscle that you need to be listening to for everything else. Okay, can I get an amen? Okay, touch and agree. Touch and agree. Amen. So listen. Okay, so Sleepy B. First of all, Sleepy B, you have been doing your work, and I'm so happy for you. Like what I'm about to tell you is because you have been doing your spiritual work and it's been consistent. Keep doing what you're doing, Sleepy B, because the stability and the money that you're looking for is right around the corner. It's right around the corner. Okay. What's this? Okay, Sleepy B. Okay, Sleepy B. You might have some eclipse activations. You might have some eclipse activations. Listen, we got the whole eclipse card here. Y'all see this? Eclipse, full-blown eclipse activations. So yeah, listen. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing your what? Your 4 for 4. Okay, 4 for 4. Keep doing your 4 for 4 and make sure that you're doing your 4 for 4. It's right there. Now listen, check and see what's going on. I kind of feel like this is a special eclipse message for you. Whatever it is, the last thing that you're trying to do, that you're trying to solidify, just be prepared to deal with whatever it is, because I kind of feel like the eclipse on Sunday may make things a little wonky for you. Okay. The eclipse on Sunday, I don't know what's been going on with you now, but like I said, you're doing good. You're stabilizing, you're getting your money, all like that. I kind of feel like this eclipse for you on Sunday, it may throw um it may throw something at you. So just be prepared in case you have to deal with something. Okay? Be prepared if you have to deal with something. Um There may be things revealed to you, or you may find out some new information, but just be prepared for some of anything. I don't want you to be afraid, but when you have forewarning about things, you're able to deal with things better, right? So I kind of feel like whatever it is, something that may come at you by surprise or unravel, or you may find some new information, or maybe a monkey wrench thrown in your plan, or maybe some, or it could be good news. Either way, just be prepared and use your spiritual work, use your magic to deal with whatever it is. But you're actually doing really good, and things are balancing out, selling out for you. Okay. Okay, girl. I hope that helps. I really do hope that helps. Take my money, my house, and my car. I don't know why that Jodeci just popped in my head like that. Okay, CS says she wants some general. All right, CS girl. Like the video if you haven't. And if you are someone that's watching and you want to get a reading, but you can't because you haven't been subscribed to my channel, rectify that by subscribing to my channel and staying subscribed. Because you just never know when I'm going to do something like this, okay? Jet 2 holiday. Okay, don't be caught out here on the Jet 2 holiday. Okay? Oh my goodness. Who is this person? Now, CS, I don't know who this person is. I don't know who this person is. I kind of feel like, let me see. Now, listen, CS. I don't know where you work. I don't know what you do. It's not for you to tell me. Okay. CS, aren't you my fellow Chicago sister? You're either Chicago or Atlanta, right, CS? Listen. You need to, if you had a weird feeling about people at work, you're not wrong. If you had a weird feeling about people at work, you are not wrong. Okay, girl. Yeah, Chicago. Okay. If you got a feeling about them people at work, you're not wrong. If you feel like something is up, yeah, something is up. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Something is up, and it's like two people involved. It's two people involved. I kind of feel like it's some people either upset at you because they can't be you, or they're mad that the work that you do is better than them. Either way, girl, listen, them people gonna try and catch you up. They're going to try and catch you up on some sneak shit. So you better be doing your protections. Okay, you was the one that got let go in March. Yeah, listen, I don't know what these people did to you. I'm remembering it now. I don't know what these people did to you, but have you been doing some spiritual cleansing? Like real talk. Have you been doing some spiritual cleansing? Because I kind of feel like it's some people still doing shit to you, and that's for you to. Yeah, yeah. I really hate seeing the quote unquote spiritual worker slash witch cards come up, but when I see them, I can't ignore them. Have you been doing your spiritual cleansings? If you have not, okay, you have. Yeah, you may whatever it is that's going on. And I'm not saying this to try to get you to book with me, but there's something going on in the background that we may need to have like a private spiritual conversation about, because I'm feeling like you're bound, like you're tied up. Um, I'm feeling like you're bound. I'm feeling like you're tied up, and we may need to talk about how to get rid of this shit. Yeah, I don't know what these people are. Yeah, they fucking with your shit. They fucking with your shit. Mm-mm. Yeah, I don't know who these people are. I remember now that you're saying that you would let go in March. I don't know who these people are. Her and her. And I'm just saying her because these are two women on these cards. But baby, these make no mistake about it. These are two spiritual workers right here. Whoever this one is did most of the work. But this one, she ain't up to no good either. And I feel like it was to financially take you out, to take you from a place of having means to being indigent or destitute. Um, yeah, like I said, I'm not saying this to try and, get you to schedule with me, but this is, yeah, it's a little concerning. It's a little concerning. It's a little concerning. I really feel like you're bound, like you're tied, like there's something. Yeah, we may need to have a conversation. We may need to have a conversation. It's up to you whether you. And I'm not saying this to spook you at all. I'm not one of those people that tells people like, "Oh, you're cursed. Come schedule with me." I don't do that. But I'm looking at this, and I just feel like there's more. There's more. And let me tell you, that happened to me once, right? Before I was really Q, the spiritual worker, I didn't know that this chick on the team that I worked on was a whole spiritual worker. And she was mad that she, and it was so weird because she was married. She was mad that I was the person at the workplace and she wanted the men's attention and I got the men attention, but I got the guys' attention because I was a gamer, right? I'm talking Call of Duty, I'm talking all the games and shit with the guys. And so they would gravitate toward me because, I was the gamer, I was the nerd, Game of Thrones and Reddit and, all those things. And she didn't get the attention anymore. And that bitch, she did some magic to get me out. She did. I didn't know it until months later when I had a reading with someone. And they was like, "Who is this chick?" I was just like, "Yeah, my coworker." She was just like, "Yeah, she did it." So I didn't know until then. So I say that to say, um, you never know who's a spiritual worker these days because we don't walk around for the most part with "I am a witch" tattooed on our forehead, right? Um, but sometimes the signs and the symptoms are there. And like I said, I was not practicing Q then like I am now because I would have dealt with that hoe. But I say all this to say, it is your choice whether or not you want to schedule something with me. But I kind of feel like we need to have a deeper conversation about what's going on, where we can have a private conversation. And again, I'm not saying this to fear monger or whatever, but I kind of feel like these two bitches, they either were up to no good or they're still not up to any good. So, ooh child, ooh child, ooh child. So, yeah. You asked for general, and that's what came up. So, yeah, I have to go back that. So yes, I love you, girl. Yeah. Rockin' Robin is next, and she asks, "What does the rest of 2025 have in store for her?" Okay. Okay. Rockin' Robin. Okay. So I'm looking at everything here. What stands out to me the most is this one here. And this is the World card. Um, and let me just say this. I say this, I'm speaking to everyone. Eclipses are eclipses bring changes, okay? They start things, they end things, and their effects are felt for quite some time, okay? Um, it is said that however long the eclipse lasts, that's how many years later things ring out, right? So, yeah. So I say that to say, I'm not sure what's going on with you. Um, but there is a possibility for major change in your life. Major change. I kind of feel like the change is around home and family for you. Okay, home and family for you. I'm not sure if there have been like any surgeries or like if someone was pregnant and they end up losing a pregnancy or just arguments and other harsh type things. But if so, it, these are family issues and they have to be dealt with. These are family issues and they have to be dealt with. Okay. 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 She said you're spot on newly separated. Okay. Yeah. I feel like, and again, this is why shameless plug, have a natal chart reading with me, but only if you know your exact birth time as well as location and dates, right? Because that's what makes the information accurate. Um, yeah, depending on, so I kind of feel like some of this is eclipse coded for you. Um, I kind of feel like, just when we're talking about relationships, we're talking about especially those personal relationships, we're talking about the seventh house. Again, I don't know your chart, but it is possible that either your first and or seventh houses are either Virgo and or Pisces, right? Because that's where those eclipses are happening. So you said newly separated. Okay, yeah, these are home issues. Okay, so here's the card. You can see a family here, right? Home issues. Okay, we have man and woman here, but we have this here, this cutting, this three of swords, and this three of swords is oftentimes aligned with ending of relationships, right? Yeah, so Um, all I can tell you is move forward in the best way that's for you. And make sure that make sure that your financial stability is what you're focused on. Like, yes, I understand you have to heal and all like that, but baby, make sure your financial stability um is up there for you. Um, I really feel like this is eclipse energy for you. I really do feel like it. Um, okay, yeah, you said your house is in Scorpio. Yeah, which house? That's irrelevant. I really feel like this is I really feel like this is the eclipse. And I mean, listen, everything has to end for something new to begin, right? So, nothing lasts forever. The only thing that is forever is change, right? None of us are going to be here forever. Yeah. Make sure that you're financially stable. Make sure that you're financially stable. Okay. Get them coins together. Get them coins together. Make sure they're financially stable. Now, whoever this younger person is, they'll be okay. I don't know if this is a child, a brother, I feel like this is a younger person. Um, this is a prince, this is a queen, so I kind of feel like this is a child. Whoever this younger person is, it's gonna be okay. It may affect them a little bit, but it's gonna be okay. Yeah, you had to whatever it is, whatever it is, the separation had to take place. Okay, whatever it is, it had to take place. I mean, it just had to happen. It had to happen, right? So, okay. You said I'm completely laser focused on finances. Okay, the seventh. Okay, your seventh house is in Scorpio. Okay, okay. You said you think. Okay, yeah. No. That's cool. Listen, yeah. Listen, yeah, yeah. Okay. You said my son is with me. It was a long time coming. Yeah, it had to happen. It had to happen. Let me pull. I feel like it's something else the spirit wants to say to you. Something else the spirit wants to say to you. So let's see. Go on and like the video. Go on like the video. Go on like the video. Hit the cash in. Because I am out here literally spiritually working. I am working right now. Like I'm getting thirsty. I am working. So yeah, let me see what else spirit has to say. Hmm. Yeah, watch out for him. I'm not saying he's a bad person, your ex-husband. I'm not saying he's a bad person. Watch out for him. Watch out for him. There's potential for him to act like an ass and do some fuck nigga shit. Like play the mind games. He has the potential to, I don't want to say transform, but I kind of feel like he's a person who you don't know. I kind of feel like your ex-husband is someone you don't know if he's coming or if he's going. Like you can't fully like get a read on him because he changes so damn much. Like I kind of feel like he's an energetic chameleon. Watch out for him. Watch out for him. Okay? Watch out for him, girl. Because watch out for him. He might be on some fuck shit. So he might be on some fuck shit. Yeah. Okay, you say he's a narcissist? That makes sense. That makes sense. Watch out for him. That's all I can say. Watch out for him. So, okay, girl. Yep. Manipulator. Yep. Look at this. Look. Don't he look like an asshole? You can't tell me this bird face motherfucker don't look like an asshole to you. Asshole. Okay. So, but yeah, girl. So that's what spirit wanted you to know. So I wish you nothing, you and your son, nothing but the best. May you be stable financially, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. Okay. You and your son. Okay. Everybody touch and agree. Amen. All right. Um, yeah, the rest of 2025 is dealing with his shit, unfortunately. Um, okay. The next person is Donna, and Donna asks, "Will the man from TikTok just leave me alone, truly?" Okay. All right, y'all. Let me do this real quick. Up here. Mm, okay. Perfect. Oh, I am plugging in all of my devices right here. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Devices are plugged in. Okay. So Donna. Donna be going through it. Let me take a sip of water. That was good. Listen, y'all, my favorite water besides Evian and Fiji is Arrowhead water. Arrowhead water is so good. Oh my God. We got some Arrowhead water here in this hotel. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I know. I know you are. I know you be going through it. I know you do. The question is, Donna, what have you been doing? I kind of feel like you may have been doing some spiritual work. I'm not, really sure. But yeah, you've been going through it. Who is the lady? I kind of feel like you have two ladies or two feminine presenting spirits um that are around you, and I kind of feel like one of them is starting to deal with him. Okay? You don't have to tell me who they are, you don't have to tell me their names, but I kind of feel like they're starting to deal with him for you. Like I said, I don't know who they are, but I kind of feel like these two feminine presenting spirits are coming to answer your call for help, whoever they are. Again, like I said, I don't know who you were um paying homage to or venerating or anything like that, but I kind of feel like things are going to start becoming fucked up for him. Um this is I feel like things are starting to change for you. I feel like things are starting to change for you. I also feel like I also feel like this guy is putting up spiritual blocks to try to keep other people from seeing what he's doing. Um, I kind of feel like he is putting up blocks to try and keep people out because it's kind of like I got a picture of a guy in my head, but then it was just like if someone changed the channel really quick. Okay. So the picture of the guy that I got in my head was like a dark skinned guy with a beard. Now, that could be who this person is. It may not be, it may not, but I feel like this person who is fixated on you, I really feel like he has put up blockers so other people can't look in. Um, yeah, he's put up blockers so other people can't look in or really see what he has going on. Um, but I kind of feel like these whoever these two are, I kind of feel like they're beginning to do what they can for you. Okay, Donna, I need for you to put some punctuations in there. I don't understand fully what you wrote. You said, "Well, I went to the creator and we were supposed to have Peace King story short. I cancel. I canceled the agreement because he's just not interested in doing what he needed to do, and I'm tired of it." Okay, I'm sorry, baby. I don't understand any of that. You also go on to say it's because of the spiritual marriage. That's what he was trying to do this whole time. He's very upset. So, yeah. Yeah, I really feel like he is putting up blinders. And the only time that I ever get like the only time that I'm ever like fully blocked from seeing what's going on is one, if it's a spiritual worker and they are putting up blockers so that I can't see. Two, if it's aliens. I know that may sound crazy, but every time I get a question as it pertains to aliens or like extraterrestrials or stuff like that, it's like I'm completely cut off and I'm blocked. Those are the only two times I ever get blocks like that. Um, okay. You said I meant to say we had a peace treaty and he was supposed to stop doing the forced marriage stuff, but he won't stop. Okay. Okay. Here is my suggestion as well, Donna. Um, if there was supposed to be a peace treaty and he's not upholding his end of it and he's still doing it, I would try to contact a spirit or something like that to get him to enforce what he said he was going to do. Because make no mistake about it, spirits, for the most part, they are going to honor contracts and agreements. Um, if you say you're going to do something and something like that, that's why sometimes it's so hard for people to break up marriages spiritually because it's a contract, right? It is a contract. And spiritual contracts are absolutely spirit just be like, well, you said you was going to do this and you didn't. So I would suggest to find a spirit that is serious about contracts and stuff like that, and try to spirit to enforce him and you know to force him to do right by the contract he said he was going to. That's another angle to. Whew, that just made me tired too. That actually made me start itching. Like my arm is getting red. Like I'm itching now. So yeah, I feel like this guy, whoever he is, he's definitely a formidable spiritual worker. Okay, Donna says, I did it today because we had stuff on each side feet. So I told Michael he's not stopping on his side and all hell broke loose this morning. Yeah, that's what and that's what I'm saying. That's a good plan. I thought the same thing. Like if you have something that's enforced, if you have an agreement and both sides say, yes, we're gonna stick to this agreement, but he's not, find a spirit who don't play about that shit and get them to make him enforce what he said he was going to do. Um, Right. Yeah, he's definitely up to no good, and I feel like he has a bunch of spiritual blocks up, and he's trying to like I'm starting to get itchy now. So he is someone like I'm not afraid of him or anything. I'm just saying like I know spiritual interference when I see it. Hey, Starry Eye Boo. I know spiritual interference when it's happening, and he definitely has like a lot of spiritual blockers up. So, will he leave you alone truly? Y'all, he really got me like itchy right now. Um, will he truly? Yeah, gotta see what the spirits gonna say. Hopefully Michael can help you. I know Mikhail is very good at that all the times that I have worked with Mikhail. But I hope so. I really do hope so. I really do hope so. Um, let's move on to Misi. Hey Misi, how you doing? Misi says general reading, please. Okay, y'all in these general readings. Y'all love it. Starry eye boo. Yeah, I know you tired, girl. I know. It's a lot on you. Donna says, I'm not shocked every time I go to a reader. Something. Yeah, he is. He is. Mhm. Yeah, you have to layer and fuck somebody up like that. You have to layer and truly fuck somebody up like that. Let me see something. Let me check because I got my do not disturb on because I'll be have family and calls while I'm on the phone with y'all. Yes, I'm on the phone with y'all. Okay. Okay. And I don't know who this Dusty David is, a D4V. I don't know who this Dusty is. But may he get everything that's coming to him if he killed that girl. May he get every itch, burn, cut, disease. May he get everything that's coming to him if he killed that girl. Okay. I hope her ancestors fuck him up. Okay. Misi said general reading. Okay, girl. I feel like with Misi, if you are dealing with some people, I definitely suggest, and I don't know if you do or if you don't, whoever these people are, I kind of feel like it's 1 to 2 people that are really just getting on your damn nerves and doing crazy shit. Um, whoever these people are, you can't reason with them. Okay, I'm sorry. Hold on. There's people outside the hotel room. Shut y'all ass up. I'm busy. Anywho, Missy, I don't know who these people are. If there is 1 to 2 people in your life that are just getting on your nerves or like giving you hell, you have to leave them behind. You have to leave them behind. Um, because they do not like you. They do not like you. And this person or persons, they do not like you. I'm not saying they want to harm you, but they do not have your best interest at heart. They do not. Um, I feel like either one person or just this person alone is someone who thinks they're the smartest person in the room. They're not necessarily a narcissist, but they think that they have everything figured out. For some people, some things are a game and they feel like life is a game that they can play. And it's so wrong. I kind of feel like I said, it's I feel like it's 1 to 2 people who they don't like you. And for whatever reason they feel like they gotta go to war with you. Um, do your cleansings, do your protections. Do your cleansings, do your protections. I kind of feel like um I don't want to say there have been signs, but I kind of feel like there have been signs. Um, but it's time to move on with these people. Um, move on without these people. They're not quote unquote dangerous yet, but I feel like they could get dangerous. I feel like they could be kind of dangerous to you. These are people, this is a person, or these are people who like to do shit just because. And because things are a fucking game to them, that's what makes them dangerous. That's what makes them dangerous. That's what makes them dangerous. It's weird. The amount of times that I see men engaging in like spiritual battle with women, it's just like y'all want to fight women so bad, but you won't go fight your quote unquote oppressors. And it's just like uh, I really feel like this is a man, or it's if it's not a man, I feel like it's an extremely masculine woman. But I really feel like it's a man. And I really feel like this person is just doing some shit because they can. Just because you can do something doesn't mean that you should. Okay. And I kind of feel like there are signs. Spirit is saying there are signs, and you have to pay attention to the signs, even if it doesn't make any sense. You have to pay attention to the signs. And Spirit is telling you, recognize these signs, recognize this person, listen to your spidey senses, do your cleansings, do your protection, because this motherfucker is a menace. This motherfucker is a menace. This motherfucker is a menace to society, and they have the potential to get dangerous. Absolutely has the potential to get dangerous. I feel like, and I don't want to say this to scare you. I'm not saying this to scare you at all. I am just, I feel like this sickness that you have is this person that you're trying to get over is this person. I really feel like it. Um, Look at things going on or happening in your life that doesn't make sense. Like that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. I dealt with this last week. That doesn't make sense. That I think about the things happening that are easy to shrug off. And I feel like it's this person. It's whoever this one or two people are. Because every time I see this person, okay, every time I see this person, okay, understand the game. Understand the game. Yeah. Understand the game. I feel like this person just does shit to you just because they can. Understand the game. And again, if you are not doing your spiritual cleansings followed by spiritual protection, okay, then you may want to get on it. Yeah. Whoever this person is, mhm, whoever this person is. Misa, you said, I think we have talked about this person. Listen, you said general. Spirit only brings up things that need your attention, okay, at the moment. And all of you asking for like generals, Spirit is telling y'all what y'all need to know. Yeah. I'm not super concerned right now, but Spirit is just like, ma'am, spiritually take care of yourself. So Spirit is telling you to spiritually take care of yourself. Do your spiritual cleansing and do your protection, and you have to do it all the time. You have to do it all the time. It's not one and done. You have to do it all the time. Because whoever this person is, yeah, they're an asshole. This person's the one that concerns me. Because this person has the knowledge, the tools, and the talent to do it, whatever it is. Okay. So, okay, girl. Okay. I know attitude and Tylenol. I know we talked about that before, but you said she's so haggard looking too. Listen, they be like that sometimes. Okay, next up is Ebony. I don't know if Ebony is still here, but Ebony, please come to the front. I'm going to answer your question. You have been doing okay. Make sure you keep on. Make sure you keep on. And if you have to put their motherfucking ass in the freezer, put their ass in the freezer too. Okay, put their ass in the freezer. Okay, I used to love keeping me a motherfucker in the freezer. Absolutely used to love it. Sometimes you do, but yeah, Missy. Like I said, Spirit is just telling you, like, okay, make sure that you, and if you have to tailor your protection work for that specific person, then do that. Okay, because remember, there is no one and done. This is spiritual work. Okay, you put gas in your car, you drive your car, you're gonna have to put some more in there. Okay, this is spiritual work. It has you just gotta do it all the time. Um, if you have to tailor your spiritual work to protect yourself from the person, whoever it is, like I said, look in your life. Ask spirit, ask God to reveal this person to you, and you will find out. Okay, you will absolutely find out. Okay, Ebony, will my son take over his father's business? The question is, Ebony, does his father want him to take over the business? Hey, Ebony girl, does his father want him to take over the business? Okay, girl, see you soon, Missy. Does his father want him to take over the business? I'm not saying there's a conflict of interest here, but energetically, there's an energetic conflict going on here. There's an energetic conflict going on here. Um, somebody has some ego. Somebody, oh my goodness. He found his father deceased last Friday. Oh my good. I am so sorry. Listen, the eclipse. Oh my goodness. I right now, right now, the answer as of right now, this moment, I'm not seeing it right now. I'm not seeing it right now because um this is thoughts, mind, mental. I don't see it right now. I feel like how was his father? Without giving too much away, I'm not trying to get you to share, all the business out here. How was his father? Um, because I don't see it right now. Could I be wrong? Absolutely. Okay, I am not God. But I feel like there's some interference here. I really feel like there's some interference here. Yeah, I'm so sorry to hear that. I really am. Um, I'm so sorry to hear that. And I'm not gonna say it was the eclipse, but these things do happen. These things do happen. Um, I feel like there's interference here. He was a public figure activist. Okay. Okay. Again, I'm sorry to hear that. It's never easy to deal with that. Um, yeah, my husband just had a death in his family. Like we got the phone call earlier this week. I want to say like Sunday or something like that, Sunday or Monday or something like that. Or maybe it was last Friday. It was around the same time. My husband got a call from his mother, just like, hey, so and so passed away. So he's trying to figure out, how he can get up there to that funeral. But I feel like that. I honestly feel I have to be honest with you. I feel like there's some interference, like it won't come right now. I feel like there's interference and it won't come right now. I don't know if it's paperwork. I don't know if it's other people. I don't know if there's like mental grief or, because of the situation. I don't know, but I don't feel like it's right now. Um, you feel like the woman he was with does spiritual work. Listen, I'm telling you, I feel like there's some interference from somewhere. I really do feel like there's some interference. And listen, if you feel like you do some spiritual work, you're probably not wrong. But I need to sit with this card right here because this is success not being realized yet, and we have to figure out why. Hey, fuzzy girl. Yeah, this eclipse is literally taking motherfuckers out. Like it really is. Right? We saw what happened with worm food. Okay. And we know that death happens every day. People every day on this planet, right? Every day. But listen, being that we had the lunar eclipse in Pisces, which is a sign of endings, right? Right before a great change. I feel like this was, this is definitely pulling some energy from like oh wait, from like 2007, 2008. These eclipses right here. So let me look into this a little bit more. Thank you, Fuzzy. Okay. Not moving forward. Why? Okay, this is the Chariot. This is reversed for me. So this is the card upright. Okay, this is the card upright. So y'all can see the details. This is the card upright. It's upside down for me. So this is what it looks like for me. So there isn't any forward movement. Why? Why is there not any forward movement? Okay. There may be something going on as there may be going something on. I don't know if someone put if there was money owed or debts. Ooh, okay. Okay. Who is this woman? You talking about the woman that your son's father was with, Ebony? Here it is right here. She said, I feel like the woman he was with does spiritual work. We have the high priestess right here. High priestess right here. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, so listen, we're starting to get the shape of the animal. We're starting to get the shape of the animal. So y'all saw I just pulled this card. I just pulled it. Okay, so not moving forward, success not being realized for your son. I told you all I didn't see it. I don't know what paperwork your son's father may have had, may not have had. I would start, I would have your son to start digging in his paperwork. I would have your son start digging into that paperwork because I don't know if he got debts. I don't know if he signed something for her to be the sole. She been acting a total fool. She literally stole his wallet off his dead body. Yeah, okay. So now we know it's this bitch. Okay. Now we know it's this bitch. Now we know. Okay, this makes sense. This makes sense. She trying to get the money for herself. This makes completely sense because I'm just like, where's this interference coming from? Where's this interference coming from? Yeah, there was she either trying to get the money or there was some debt or something. And you got to be a trifling ass bitch to steal off of dead people. Like I'm just saying, like yeah, this is this, and that's why I said I don't see it right now. That's exactly why I said I don't see it right now because I'm like, there's interference coming from somewhere. Okay, so it's this bitch. It's this bitch. Mm-hmm. Okay, so now we know. If your son has to get a lawyer, or if there's paperwork or anything like that, baby, now was the time. Right. Fuzzy said, I'd hire an investigator, got to get them papers. Yeah, absolutely. Because we see this bitch right here. Right. We see this bitch right here. She doesn't want this success to be moved. Yeah. He needs to get someone, or you need to find the paperwork, the last will and testament. I don't know what what paperwork his father had, if he had a will, if he had a trust, or whatever. Hire an investigator, and it may be time for a lawyer. My God, baby. Yeah. Here she is. I keep telling y'all, there are a lot of people out here that do spiritual work. Okay. Don't let these weird ass people pray for you, pray over you. Don't let them touch you. Don't let these weird ass people into your house. Cleanse, excuse me, spiritually cleanse your house, spiritually cleanse yourself, put your protections up. You need to do a protection for everything. Protect your money, protect your job, protect your place of living, protect your car, protect your children, protect your pets. Because when niggas do fuck shit, magic works by traveling along the path of least resistance. You may be protected, but let's say your car isn't protected. And then your car gets stolen or broken into, causing you problems, right? Y'all okay? Okay. So will he take over? Right now it's looking like no. There, because there's interference. And you ask the question, spirit confirm, that bitch is doing some shit. It's time for your son to get an investigator, a lawyer, somebody to look into it and find the paperwork. Okay? All right. You're welcome, girl. You're welcome. All right. The next person up is CN1. CN1. And we are still going. I still feel okay. So we're going to keep going with these readings. We're going to keep going. Please make sure you like the video. Please make sure you subscribe. And if you feel like I'm doing a great job right now, all donations are accepted. Okay. I like Cash App. I like PayPal. If you want to send a super chat or something, because like I said, Spirit is out here. We getting to the bottom of shit. We getting to the bottom of shit today, honey. We are getting to the bottom of shit. We are getting to the bottom of things. And I love being able to do this for y'all, because I know sometimes y'all have pressing things going on. And you may not be able to afford a reading with me right now. This is why I do this for the community. It is my way to give back to you all by having these streams. So, all right, amen. Yeah, let me get it for you. Hold on one second, y'all. Let me just go on over here. Child, they are listening, and make sure you're doing your protections and shit for real, because no, y'all know I'm a member of the Pink and Green sorority, right? I was reading something today that the white supremacists are out here, trying to attack one of my sorors, and I'm just like, we all, what I'm saying, she's doing. Yeah, I'm just like, make sure y'all are out here doing what y'all need to do. Okay, let me get the link for. And if y'all just tell me that the link isn't working, then just let me know so I can fix stuff. Copy. Okay, I'm about to put the link in here so you all can. That's the link to my Acuity, where you can just schedule directly from that link whatever type of reading that you want. I do 30 minutes and 60-minute readings. I can do them either by phone or via Zoom with you, a live Zoom reading, okay, where you'll see my hands moving just like this. So that is for all who may need it. Okay, but let's get into this for CN1. Okay, girl. Thank you so much, Rockin' Robin. I appreciate you so much for donating. I appreciate so much for donating. Like I said, but yeah, we got to get into all this Thank you so much, Rockin' Robin. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, girl. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We got to get into this. Yeah, we gonna have to get into this. Absolutely, this eclipse energy has been insane. It's been just like it's just been so much. Like it's so much shit going on around the world that has been activated by these eclipses. I'm trying to keep up with all the news. I really am. Okay. CN1, what you been doing, girl? What you been doing? What you been doing? So I kind of feel like whatever decision that you're trying to make, I don't know what you're gonna favor more. I don't know if you're gonna favor thoughts or feelings as it pertains to making a decision. I don't know. Um, there are pros and cons with each decision, right? It could bring you more money, but it could be more taxing on you mentally. Or you can, stay where you're put, keep doing what you're doing, and then you have to play the balancing game more. But you'd have community. Whatever decision that you have to make, you're gonna have to choose. Are you gonna choose based off of your emotions? Are you gonna choose based off of the logic? The only thing I can tell you is that whatever choice you make, choose whatever the outcome is going to be that's going to be the better outcome for you. So, but I can't tell you what that is. You have to truly figure that out. Um, do you want action or do you want more money? Do you want more stability or do you want to keep thinking, keep being paranoid, keep worrying? What is it that you truly want? And then you're going to have to make your decision from there because I see both sides of it. I see both sides of it, but you have to this one is going to be on you. Now, I will say there is no wrong decision. They both even out. So you truly just have to choose. You truly just have to choose. You truly just have to choose. Um, you truly just have to choose. So like when you tell people that they got to pick a struggle, you have to pick one. You have to pick what means more to you right now. That's going to be the only way that you'll be able to get through this decision because you know, um I see this, I see both sides of it. As random as that may be, you really have to choose. You just have to choose, girl. Natasha says, I highly recommend Q's readings. Thank you so much, Natasha. CN1 is laughing, but and I keep telling CN1, like, don't laugh at me, girl. But at the same time, um, you have to make this decision. You have to make this decision. Spirit said, nice try, though. You have to make this decision. I can't tell you. Spirit said that Spirit ain't gonna tell you either. Spirit wants you to make this decision for yourself. Spirit said, nice try, girl. Girl. Spirit said, don't be playing on. Spirit said, don't be playing on Q's phone. You know what you gotta do. Just make the decision. Make the decision. It's gonna work out either decision that you make, but you just gotta choose your fighter. Choose your fighter. Choose your fighter. So that's all I can. But what do you enjoy more? What do you enjoy more? That's all I can tell you, girl. I know that sounds cryptic as hell, but Spirit said, why you even get on Q's phone trying to get me to trying to get me to answer it for you? That was funny. Spirit be having a sense of humor sometimes, okay? Okay. Mystery Moon, I'm still feeling good, but I'm starting to kind of get tired. So, yeah. Mystery Moon, general message from Spirit. Y'all need general messages from Spirit. I ain't mad though. I ain't mad. I'm seriously going to try to get to everybody before I start getting tired. I'm still okay right now, but I am slowly starting to decline. I usually have like a 2 hour limit before I start, just getting spiritually tired. So I'm trying to get through it, y'all. I'm trying to get through everyone's questions. If I don't get to your question this time, please don't be upset with me. I'm literally just going in order. So okay. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, girl. So, Mystery Moon, the success that you want, all the ways that you want to move forward, the success that you want, the goodness that comes with it. Do you really want it? Because it may not be what you think. It may not be what you think. It may not be what you think. And another question that Spirit has for you is how much are you willing to change for the success, for moving forward? Okay? See, change is always change, it's constant, right? At the same time, we can't bring in the new without saying peace to the old, without giving up the old. Okay. So, Mystery Moon, you have to ask yourself, are you sure that you truly want what it is that you say that you want? If the answer is yes, what are you willing to um, leave in the past for what may come? The next part of this that Spirit has to say to you is, do not, how do I say this? Be careful about what you ask for, because there are conditions and stipulations to everything. And the question is, how much of yourself are you willing to compromise as well for the success, for the moving forward that you want? How much of you, who you are as a person, are you willing to change? What is it that you are truly willing to do or give up or become for this? Okay. You have to truly, truly, because listen, you can have it. You just have to change. Change is not always easy. Change is not always easy. Okay. Change is not always easy. So, I'm not saying that you're going to be out here living a lascivious life. I'm not saying that at all. But at the same time, what are you willing to do? Are you going to be able to fully take care of and grasp the thing if you are given it? So, all of those things are important things for you to think about. Okay. Some people want a new job. A new job means a new workplace. You may get a new schedule. You may get a new job and the position is great, but the boss is an asshole. You may be the only person that all the work falls on. Okay. There are always conditions that comes with the things that we want. And not only, we have to be ready to deal with what we ask for, but we also have to accept that it is going to be a change. So you have to really sit and think about things and just have those conversations with yourself. Okay? This change, it may move you this change to success may mean slowing down some. It may mean less money, right? It could mean, are you changing on your deepest levels of who you are? Or what emotionally, how does this feel? Emotionally, how does this change? How do you deal with that? So you are the person that has to figure that out. Are you truly ready? Are you truly ready? And if you're not, that's okay. Because I would rather for you to say that I'm not ready for this than say, yes, you are ready for it. And then you move forward and you're not prepared, or things may not go the way that you want to. So just understand this, what spirit is letting you know. Okay, you got to truly think about these things before you say yes. Okay, so okay, Miss Tree Moon. I see those, I see the smiley face with the eyes right there. But listen, we have to, every time we have these readings, it's a conversation where I'm answering your questions, but these are also spiritual answers for people who may need to hear it, right? Change means a lot. I don't know if you're really truly ready for it yet, because there's a part of you that's afraid. I feel like there's a part of you that's afraid, and that's okay. I'd rather for you to be afraid and be cautious than to go head first. I feel like there's a part of you that's afraid, and that is okay. But understand everything that comes with change. Okay. Miss Tree Moon says it does mean less money. Okay, y'all see this? This is the Eight of Pentacles. It's upright for y'all, but it's upside down for me. Okay. So, like I said, we have to rank things that are important in our lives. What's important, what feeds our soul, what feeds our spirit, what feeds us. Is this good for us? Is this potentially good for the people who may rely on you? Like some of our parents, is this change going to be beneficial for your child or children as well? How do you truly feel about it? Will you be able to look yourself in the mirror once you do it? I feel like there's a little bit of fear there. And because I'm just guessing, I feel like there's a little bit of fear there, a little bit of hesitancy there. If you are hesitating, it's not time yet. You're terrified. You're not ready. You're not ready for this yet. Now, fear, helps, fear can be a catalyst for change. It absolutely can. But I honestly, I kind of feel like you're not ready. That's honestly what I'm feeling right now. I feel like you're not ready. I feel like you're either not ready or no one likes change like that, especially when we can't control the outcome on the other end, right? And I'm just speaking generally, right? If you're not ready, it's okay to say, I'm not ready, and then approach it at a later time. Mystery Moon says, I'm disabled. If I get married, I'll lose nearly all my income. Okay, that's deep. That's real. That's deep and that's real. Only you can make that decision for yourself. I am never going to tell a woman to be without her coins. Q just won't do it because I understand the world that we live in, right? But you, Mystery Moon, you have to make the decision for yourself. You have to make this decision. But just know that your community here is rooting for you and we support you, whatever decision that you make. Okay. But I definitely understand the conundrum. I honestly feel uh, I've already said I honestly feel like this isn't what you want. Because I kind of feel like there's like caveats right there. But you don't listen to Q. Mystery Moon, you make your decisions yourself, but just know that we will be here for you, whatever the decisions are that you make. But yeah, like, yeah, this is a big one. This is absolutely a big one, and I feel it. I absolutely feel it. I absolutely feel it. So only you can make that decision. Um, yeah, it's big. It's absolutely big. It's absolutely big. So yeah, yeah. I can't tell you what to do, but spirit sees you, spirit hears you. Please, please, please pray. Like, and when I say pray about it, pray to whoever it is you pray to or talk to for their advice and for their protection. Okay. And for their protection. And when whatever it is that you pray, whatever it is you ask for, make sure you say that whatever the outcome, that's the best outcome for my benefit and well-being, because I am disabled. It's okay to say that. There is nothing wrong with, okay, I need to do some shit, so I'm being put first. There is nothing wrong with that. Okay. Unless you were a twin or another child that was a multiple, your journey is yours alone, and it is okay to protect yourself. It absolutely is. Okay. So I can't tell you what to do. This is big, this is heavy. Only you can make that decision. Make the best decision for you. Okay. Okay, everybody spiritually touch our sister, Miss Tree Moon. Miss Tree Moon, you're going to make the best decision for yourself, for your happiness, for your well being, for your safety, for your health, for your security, for your emotional and mental well being as well. Everybody touch our sister, Miss Tree Moon, and we're going to agree. We're going to touch and agree that she's going to make the best decision for herself, whatever that decision is. All right. Yeah. So, you know, um, yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. So, okay. Um, where is I am unique? I am unique. Are you still here? If you want to ask for a prenup, listen. Girl, email me. I will help you get a damn prenup. Because listen, these dusties out here want to be community dick, but then want a prenup. I will help you get a damn prenup. If that's gonna make you feel better so that you can be protected, I will help you get a fucking prenup. Okay. I will help you get a prenup. And just like the men say if the woman don't want to get a prenup, then she don't really love. If he don't want to get no prenup for you, then he don't really care about you. Baby girl, email me, girl. 'Cause we'll get you a prenup. And if he don't want the prenup, then he ain't the one. Everybody touch and agree and say amen. We ain't doing that shit. Okay, Miss I am unique. Okay, be safe driving. What was your question? They out here trying to scout women's rights and all types of shit. Yeah, nah, we ain't playing that fucking game. No. No, we ain't playing that game. Yeah, the sisterhood over here is gonna absolutely help you out. We ain't playing that shit. Oh no, 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 no. Okay, general. All right. General for I am unique. All right. Let me see what spirit got to say. Yeah, you absolutely have a right for a prenup. You're disabled. There ain't nobody does child. Anyway, let me get what Miss I am unique. Let me see what spirit has to say to Miss I Am Unique. Now, Spirit is telling me something, but I don't even want to say this. I don't even want to say this because it's a little scary. But let me look. I know the first thing that came into my head. Okay. Is you or someone you know wanting pregnancy or trying to get pregnant? I'm looking at this. I'm seeing some pregnancy, potential pregnancy. I'm seeing pregnancy, some potential pregnancy here. That may be scary. It may not be scary. Okay. Q does not have children. Um, but if if you or someone you know is wanting pregnancy, there may be some complications. There may be some complications, and they may have to see a doctor, a fertility specialist. Um, and if they have to see a fertility specialist, they need to go. They need to check on that man because unlike these dusties out here like to say that men can have children at any time, baby, men's health are important as it pertains to pregnancy too. It's not always the woman. Uh, you know, his little squiggly dudes might not be working right. They might not be working right. They might need some help. He might need to drop 20, 30 pounds before his little squiggly dudes start doing right. Okay, you said you too old. Yeah, you or somebody around you. You or somebody around you. It don't have to be you. Listen, don't say no too old now. Now, unless you're like in your 70s. I know a woman, her and her husband had their first pregnancy at 50. Okay. I've seen it happen. Okay, but I really feel like the first thing that literally popped into my head was pregnancy. Like I said, I don't know if this is a friend, if this is a family member, somebody you may work with or know around the way, but I'm literally this is pregnancy, but fertility issues on the man's behalf. Yeah, this is I don't think I've ever had pregnancy just come up like that. Maybe in like one or two readings and in all the times I've been doing this. I did do a reading one time with a guy and his wife wanted more children, but he was just like, I can't afford more children. And all I could tell that man was, I'm sorry, sir. Because she want another baby, and he was just looking like, oh God help, because he could only take care of the ones, that he had. He couldn't afford no more. So I've seen it like that. But this is interesting. You said two people that are right now. Okay, well listen. Make sure that they are going to their doctor's appointments, and get things checked out because there's a potential for issues, a potential for surgery, a potential for issues, a potential for surgery. Um, well, potential for surgery. Let's see. I'm sorry. Spirit tells me the things that are important to say. I'm not like choosing to give information about other people. Spirit tells me the things that are important to say, the things that are important and need to be said. So let me see the spirit you have. And maybe spirit told me that so you can tell them or inform them or whatever, just hey girl, how's everything going? I hope the baby's well, I don't pick and choose. It's the spirit telling me these things. Let me see. Let me say these men be so smart they forget about their own health, make an appointment. Yeah, you gotta. Mm-hmm. Now, if you or someone are having monetary issues, I Am Unique. It's going to get better. It's just going to be a little while longer. It's just going to be a little bit more. Oh, yeah, it's going to be a little bit more because somebody is not doing the thing that they need to do to help it. Okay. So I kind of feel like as the monetary issue, as it pertains to the monetary issue, right? Whether you need more money or want a second job, you or someone that you know, listen, someone's not being honest with themselves. They say they want the money, the new job, the new career, the pivot, the change, but they're not being honest with themselves. They are refusing to see that they or you, and all this is said in love, that they or you are not doing what you need to do to get the thing that you want. Sometimes we have to step back and see, did we really play a part in this? Are we still playing a part in what's happening to us? Okay. Accountability. I said it before. Over the past 10 years, 10 to 15 years, as a society, we've been letting a lot of shit slide because we don't want to hurt feelings. Okay. The time for accountability is here. Okay. So the thing that you want, it'll eventually come. That's if it's money or a new job or a career or a pivot or whatever like that. But can't keep doing the woe is me. The woe is me is not going to work. What is the new thing that you're going to do to help get this? What is the new thing that has to be done? Okay, look and see if we had anything to do with it. If we didn't, okay, what new can we do to get to this? Okay, okay. Um, I also feel like I don't want to say there's a bunch of confusion. There's a lot of confusion. Um, there's a lot of confusion. There's a desire for some better mental clarity. Um, there's desire for some better mental clarity and all like that. And I think we need to pay attention to this too. Hold on one second. I gotta mute. My husband is calling me. Hold on real quick. Hold on. Okay, y'all. Sorry, that was Mr. Hoodoo checking in on me. But yeah, all of these things. One, okay, so just to recap for I Am Unique. I'm sorry, that call kind of took me out of the conduit, but it was babe. One, check on the people who are pregnant. Hopefully they're okay. Hopefully things will be okay. Whether they're pregnant or they want to get pregnant, make sure that they are going to their doctor's appointments, checking all the things out. Okay. And two, really three things. Three, I feel like there's some confusion. There's like a fog. There is a, I don't know. There's some clarity that's needed. Whatever that is, you have to work through it. But as it pertains to money, um, the money will come, but we have to understand our place potentially in things. I'm not victim blaming, but we have to understand our place in things and then say to ourselves, what are we going to do different to get the outcome that we want? So all is not lost. It's just I kind of feel like you're a person that's being pulled in so many different directions. So energetically, things are like, is something over here happening? Is something over here happening? Is something over here happening? I feel like not like you're an empath, but I kind of feel like you're a person that a lot of people rely on. So because of that, you take on other people's energy, right? I feel like because you're someone that people can rely on, that you love your friends, you love your family, because of that, I feel like you take on a lot of other people's energy and it kind of has you all over the place, right? And you have to learn to better untangle their energy with yours. Yeah, sorry y'all. Babe had called me, so I answered his phone call real quick. But yeah, I'm back. So yeah, I really feel like you're an empath. Like I really feel like you're an empath, like you're a sponge and you're just taking on so much from other people. And it's a lot for you. I would definitely suggest if this is you, if this sounds like you, I would definitely suggest learning some spiritual cleansing so you can cleanse other people's stuff off of you and learning how to ground yourself so that you can release other people's energy. Because being the person that so many people rely on, you will start taking on other people's stuff. And it can be a lot. It can be a lot. It can be a lot. Um, yeah, yeah. So if you didn't know that, now you know. If you didn't know that, now you know. Okay. Okay, that was a lot. Okay, we're gonna move on to Miss Anonymous, my fellow National Panhellenic Council D9 member. Yes, a member of Sigma Gamma Rho sorority. This is my girl here. Now she asking the good questions. She asking the good questions. Miss Anonymous out here like, when I'm gonna find me a sugar daddy. Listen. You don't want a sugar daddy. You want a splinter daddy. You don't want none of that sugar. You don't want nothing intimate he got to give you. You want coins, okay? We want coins. We want. Let me stop. Let me stop. Let me stop. I ain't playing with y'all. Let me stop. Let me. She said sugar daddy. Like she is here for the money. Okay, she ain't here for a long time. She here for a good time. You are welcome. I am unique. You are welcome. Seeing one laughing. Miss Anonymous wants somebody talking about taking my money, my house and my car. Okay, Miss Anonymous want that man to give them coins up. Okay. She want him to give the coins up. Okay. She want that. Let's see what I can't even with y'all no more. That was so funny. She wants a sugar daddy. Let's see what Spirit got to tell her. Let's see what Spirit got to tell her. Let's see what Spirit got to tell her. Spirit, Miss Anonymous asks, will she find a sugar daddy before the year end? Okay, let's see what Spirit got to say. Let's see what Spirit got to say. Oh, Spirit. Okay, Spirit. Cause she looking for these here coins. Let me tell you something. No, you not. You not, girl. You not. You not. You not, girl. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Before the end of the year, no. No. No, you not, girl. I'm sorry. Cause one, they out here with some money, but baby, he gonna want that pocketbook. Okay. Whoever it is you dealing with, or you may be interested in, or whatever, baby, they want the pocketbook. I know you're not trying to give the pocketbook. You just want some coins. So one, he gonna want you to give up the pocketbook, and he already a lot of them out here are already community dick. So he gonna want you to give up the pocketbook. He wants you to give up the pocketbook. And a lot of them are just messy, combative. Okay. They messy and they combative. So before the end of the year, girl, no, I'm sorry. I don't see the sugar daddy for you. I don't see sugar daddy. I don't see Splendor daddy either. Okay. I don't see sugar or Splendor daddy. I'm sorry, girl. But because there's too many of them out here that they want the pocketbook. What I will advise, what I will advise, if you have it, and some people may like to hear it, some people may not want to hear it. You might need to go on over to Shira Seven's channel and listen, girl, because she be telling people about these rich activities, where to find these people. Okay, and don't be afraid of an older one. But before the end of the year, no, I don't see it. Mm-mm. I don't see it, girl. I'm sorry, girl. I don't see it. It's just, yeah. She wants the coins, but they gonna want you to give up the pocketbook. And I know you ain't trying to give up your precious pocketbook. So I don't see it before the end of the year, girl. Whoever these potential candidates are, girl, they got community dick anyway. I mean, you're not giving up the pocketbook, but they gonna want that. But them community affairs like that, they can be kind of dangerous. Uh yeah. So before the end of the year, girl, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, girl. No. Uh-uh. Okay. 2 hours and 25 minutes. Okay, I'm still okay. I'm still okay. Let me try to get through these. Again, thank you so much. I am unique for your donation. I appreciate you. Shout out to I am unique. I know she said she was a new subscriber, new over here, had never really done this before. You are welcome to become part of the family. Over here, this is the coterie. Okay. Sweet Ace of Silhouette says she want a general word from spirit. Okay, I am starting to get tired now. So I think I will do, I know Sweet Ace of Silhouette, and oh god, there's still some other people. Sweet Ace of Silhouette. I'm gonna try to make it through, y'all. But when I get tired, the readings don't be as good when I get tired. So I'm gonna try to make it through. I see Sweet Ace of Silhouette. I see Danny P. And I know Natasha wanted one too. So I'm gonna try to make it, y'all. I'm gonna try to make it. But yeah, I'm getting a little tired right now. So just bear with me. I'm trying to make it with y'all. I'm gonna try to make it. Okay. Sweet Ace of Silhouette. I'm trying to make it, y'all. Ooh, yeah, I'm starting to get tired. Mm. Mm-hmm. I kind of feel like and I'm starting to get tired, so I am sorry. I know my accuracy is gonna start to drop because I'm starting to get tired, but I'm trying to work through it. I'm trying to work through it. Um, I don't know who this person is. Y'all know whenever I see Mr. Vegalus, this is always a messy bitch whenever I see him. I, See, Sweet Ace of Silhouette. See, I know my girl. She is not dumb. She is not dumb. Are there people around you that I'm really feeling like drugs, like illicit drugs or alcoholism or something like that? I feel like there's a person that may be around you who, I don't know, experiencing drug addiction, experiencing alcoholism, but like they're fighting getting help, but they may need to be, I know you can't like send people away, but I don't know, some type of help and intervention is needed because I don't think this is of course alcoholism and drug use isn't good, but this can be a problem. This can be a problem. I feel like this is heavy. I feel like this is heavy. I feel like this is heavy, and I feel like whatever the solution is, um, the person is gonna fight it. And I mean, I don't know what to do. Like, what do you do when there are people who are in need, who are experiencing substance abuse and they need help, but they won't get help? But you can't like kidnap people either, right? Like, I don't know what the solution is, but I feel like this person, I don't know how you send people away. I don't know how you deal with that. I don't know how you send people away. Like I don't. Um it's crazy because y'all know I live in Silicon Valley and there are a lot of people who are, you see the unfortunate, homeless people on the sides of the road. Some people who are just financially lacking, some people are, partake of the illegal drugs and things like that. But I feel like this is a situation that outside intervention is needed, but I don't know how you get that. I don't know how you get that when you can't like send people away. Like you can't kidnap people. You can't, this isn't, I don't know how to fix that. But I kind of feel like I'm not going to say it's going to affect other people, but it's going to affect other people if it hasn't already. Like, oh, yeah. And then we do have that going on with the planets too. So, yeah, yeah, yeah. So, I don't know what the answer is, but I know this person needs to get some treatment. I just don't know how you do it. How do you send people away like without kidnapping them? CN1 says some states allow psychiatric holds when they present harm to themselves or other. Yeah, I'm not in that field. Blessings and upliftment to people who work with people who need help like this. But I kind of feel like I really just like this is a bad situation. So I don't know if you are dealing with this or you know someone who is dealing with this. The answer is they really need professional help. They really need the professional help because this isn't there isn't anything else to be done. There isn't anything else to be done. Like this person can't move forward until they get the help they need. But if they are running from it or, if it's affecting other people, the only thing that you can do is just try to get them to help. Oh my goodness. I feel like this is a lot, but I kind of feel like it's something that has been ongoing for a while. So kind of like people are used to it, but we can't let certain things become normal or used to it because energetically it does start affecting other people, you know? Yeah, this just made me just really sad because, and I don't know if they tried it like as a joke or they got some. ganja and it was mixed with something else, or they were introduced to. I don't know, but I feel like this is the professional help is the only thing that we can do right now. The only thing that can help them. Yeah, that's yeah. This person can't move forward with their life until they get some professional help. This is depressing. This is depressing. Let me see if Spirit got something else to say. This is depressing. This is depressing. So Spirit, what else do you have to say about this situation? Yeah, professional help before it gets bad. Yeah. And see, here again, we have this eclipse card. Okay. We have this eclipse card once again. This person or whatever that situation is need to find professional help now before it gets to this point. When it gets to this point, yeah, professional help. If you've tried before, try again. Um, Especially because this eclipse is going to be a solar eclipse in Virgo. Virgo is our um day-to-day activities. How can we be of service to others? Even down to how you exercise and take care of your body. Um, Try again. Try again. Yeah, I really feel like, I mean, all eclipses do something on some scale, whether it's large scale or smaller scale. It just really depends on what's going on in your life. All eclipses do something, but I really feel like these two are kind of bad. These two right now are kind of bad. Okay, I remember the one from, what was it, October 2023, and that's when the country with the blue and white flag start bombing them people next door, right? Like that eclipse in October of 2023 kicked off that mess, right? Um yeah, this is heavy. This is heavy. So mm, this is heavy. Like this is a lot. Like I just feel like yeah, yeah. So all right. I don't know if Danny P is still here. Danny P, are you still here? If you are here, please come to the front. I know a lot of people kind of dipped out. I'm gonna do Danny P and then Natasha, and then that's gonna be it. So Danny P and then Natasha, and then that's it. I will be done. I know there's a delay with StreamYard. Okay, Danny P. Okay, Danny P, you said whatever Spirit has for me. Okay, Danny P, let me see what Spirit has for you. Let me see what Spirit has for you. Okay, Danny P. So what I'm getting is that I don't know what position you're in. I don't know what you do for work. I don't know what you want to do or if you want to change positions or anything like that. But let me just say that if you want to change positions, if you're looking for a higher paying job, um, make sure that you are able to balance that with whatever's going on with you personally. I don't know if you have family, or I don't know if you're married, or I don't know if you have children, but make sure that this new position, this new career, this new pivot, right, for for funds, okay? And listen, we all need money to survive on this planet, especially here in the United States. You need money to pay these bills, get these groceries, have a roof over your head. Make sure that you are still going to have that family, friend, that the work-life balance is paramount. And if there are people who rely on you, okay, you're going to have to make a decision, okay? How much, and it's just real fucked up how in today's society, some people need 2 and 3 jobs to make it, but they don't have any family or friend life, right? There is no balance. So if if you are looking to make more money, earn more money, start a business, pivot in your career, do something else, make sure that home life, work life balance is going to be able to be part of that, because your family is just and friends are just as important as these coins that you can make. Now, this could be you, this could be a family member. I don't know if you're married, whatnot, but make sure, okay? Because with everything, there is a trade off, and we have to really examine what it is that we could potentially be giving up to get the other thing, right? Um, I don't, whether it's a loan, whether it's borrowing money, it's a new job, it's a new career, it's a second job, it's a side hustle. Make sure work life balance. Make sure that these relationships and these personal relationships with your people, make sure you're still able to maintain them, because money is one thing, but community is another. Okay. I can't tell you what to value, right? We all make decisions as to what we value, who we value in our lives, but work life balance, okay? Work life balance is important, okay? Because I don't want it to be where, how do I say this? I don't want it for you to be where something or a part of your life or a part of yourself is forsaken, right? For something else, right? Um, we don't sacrifice one thing for another. Everything that we really do should be balanced, right? Harmony, right? Make sure things are, keep that harmony as much as possible. Also, are you doing what you love? If your heart is not in it anymore, then you may need to seek a change. If your heart isn't in it anymore, you may need to seek a change, and that is okay, right? But whatever you do, make sure that you are maintaining the important ties within your community, within your family, right? Because sometimes the community can pick up with what the money used to do. Okay. Like I'm part of a community where I live. Listen, my neighbor gave us some fresh eggs. My neighbor gave us some fresh eggs. We gave our neighbor some strawberries. It's community. We're both well off, but it's still community, right? So make sure that you really keep sight of what's important. Community ties, family, friends, work-life balance is important. I know it's so hard. So balance, maybe balance isn't the right word, because balance means it's always going to be, like the harmony. What does harmony look like? What does compromise look like? Can we come to some agreement? What does agreement look like? What does harmony look like? What does, equilibrium, all of these different things, right? What do they look like? Because I know like balance isn't always, we can't always achieve that balance. Some days it'll be more than others. Some days it'll be really more than others. But how do you maintain You want to maintain that ebb and flow as best as you can. Yeah. 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 Community is definitely going to be important. Community has always been important. That's why it's okay for us to choose the community of our friends and family members, because your community is your base. Like when we are interwoven together, we can work together, we can love together, we can support each other, right? So community is important. None of us as humans are meant to be silos. No man is an island. Okay. Community is important. Okay. So make sure that you are doing things to keep your community intact. I guess the best way to say it. So much stuff going on. I feel the conflicts. Yeah. Yeah. You have to think about what's important to you and find the best way to keep things intact, to keep things from unraveling. Okay. To keep things from unraveling. Okay. So, and it may seem like a lot, but just ask God to remove things from you that aren't important. And that's a way to easily lighten your load if there's too much going on, right? And let only the things that are necessary for your growth, for your betterment, for your health, safety in life, let those things remain. Sometimes we have a lot going on and we think we're supposed to carry it all. And sometimes, we got to let some of it go. We got to let some of it go. We got to let some of it go. And letting go is also, it's part of maintenance as well. Yeah, remove the things that no longer serve you, remove the things that you don't have time for anymore. And that is okay. And that is okay. Yeah. You got this. I know you do, Danny. You got this. You got this. It may seem hard, but seriously, just now why that ice machine over there just being real loud? You got this. It doesn't, it may seem like it's a lot, but seriously, just ask for what isn't necessary right now to be removed from your life. And you'll see things will start disappearing. Okay. All right. Where Natasha at? Natasha is the last person. Where is Natasha? Come to the front, Natasha, if you are still here. Ooh, let me stretch. I need to cross my leg real quick. Ooh. Yeah, sometimes, the things that we have a lot of things going on and we need to simplify our lives because we can't do all the things forever. Seriously pray and just ask for the things that are no longer necessary for you to deal with to be removed. People, places, things, and they will. And God will. Okay. All right. This is the last one. Natasha's the last one, and then I'm gonna get out of here. Whew. And then I'm gonna get out of here. So I really want to come back tomorrow and talk about all the eclipse stuff, worm food, eclipse stuff, what's been going on in the world, how these eclipses are going to be affecting people in their various houses. I really want to have like an eclipse mega live stream tomorrow, looking at all this information. That it might be like a 2-hour live stream tomorrow. So I really want to do that. So yeah, because baby, things definitely jumped off. Okay. Things have jumped off. Hmm. What's going on, Natasha? What's going on, girl? Are you still doing your spiritual workings, Natasha? Okay. Okay, I see the spiritual work here. Something has changed. Something has changed, Natasha. Yeah, CM1 says, oh, I'll be looking forward to that. Yeah, like listen, is a lot going on out here. A lot going on down here. Are you still? Yeah. Okay. You say you're doing your spiritual work consistently. Okay. You're doing your spiritual work, but are you distracted? Are you distracted? And do you feel like you're doing enough, or do you feel like you're doing it right? Oh, I'm thirsty, y'all. I need some water. Um, I'll get some water in a minute. I've really been on here for a minute. For a minute. Okay. What the hell? Take my money. Yeah, I kind of feel like you might be distracted. And the question is, if you're distracted, why are you distracted? But if you are distracted, are you distracted by things that you can change and control? Or are you distracted by things that are going on that you have no control over? That's my question for my girl, Natasha. Okay. That's my question to my girl Natasha. And again, if I forgot someone, please don't be upset with me. I'm looking through things and I really think I got most everybody. I really think I got a lot of everybody that was here today. Oh no, I didn't. I didn't. Okay, I'm gonna try to get you too, Skater. If you're still here, I'm gonna really try. I'm gonna really try. Okay, Skater will be the last person after Natasha because I am I'm spent right now. I'm spent right now. Like I'm gonna have to let go. Like after I'm gonna try to get to Skater, but I'm really gonna have to let go because I am like spiritually spent now. And I know I saw Starry Eye was there too. I'm really gonna have to get y'all in the on the next go around. Like I really am because I'm like tired now. Okay, yeah, girl. Um. Oh, you sound like me, Starry Eye. Starry Eye said I'm over here helping my mom with technical difficulties. Listen, that was me yesterday. Natasha, my question was, you're doing your spiritual work, but are you worried about things? And so my question is, if you're worried about things, are you worried about things that you can change or worried about things that you can't change? Because I kind of feel like there's this distraction. I kind of feel like there's distraction. Listen, Starry Eyed, you know where to find me, Starry Eyed. Starry Eyed and I will have a late night text message Kiki where we be talking about all types of stuff. Starry Eyed and I, she know where to find me. Um, Starry Eyed, that's my girl right there. But yeah, Natasha, are you distracted? I kind of feel like there's some distraction there, but distraction over things that you either can or cannot change. Oh yeah, I'm stuffy. Because there's always gonna be some foolishness. I am scared of the world. Okay, listen, baby, and let me talk to all y'all right now. Let me talk to everybody right now. I know there is a lot going on. There is a lot going on. Understand, you can see what's going on. You can have thoughts and opinions about going what's happening, but do your best to not be afraid because listen, when you are afraid, fear is a lower level energetic. It's it's low vibrational. And when you understand that being in a low vibrational state, and I'm not just trying to say something to bullshit y'all, but just understand the energetics. When you are in a low vibrational state, fear, okay, it affects your world around you. It affects what you do because you already be operating from almost like a place of lack. Does that make sense? I really really need for you all to, yes, see what's going on, understand what's going on, but understand that is not your number. Okay? It's a bunch of shit going on. Black people, and there may be some non-black people here that support me, but I'm talking to my black people right now. We've been here. We've been dealing with things. We know how to take care of ourselves, okay? Understand. Understand the energetics of wanting you to be afraid. A lot of energy harvesting. You can read what's going on, you can have an opinion, but do not fall to fear. Okay? Do not fall to fear. That is not your portion. It's not. And we're going to either do our work, our spiritual work, and move forward in safety, in abundance, in protection, in love with our family, friends, community, however that is for each of you, and live our lives, or you won't. You cannot, you absolutely cannot go down with the fear harvesting and energy harvesting. Okay. Let me also say this. If you feel like you no longer want to live in the United States for whatever reason, then do your spiritual work so that you can move out of the country. We have magic and spiritual work on our side to help us live the lives that we need to live. Okay. And I don't want to hear y'all, and I appreciate you being honest. I don't want to hear you all. Y'all are my people saying that you are afraid. Okay. It's a lot of shit happening. This ain't the first time and it won't be the last time. This is why I tell you all to what? Do your spiritual work, your 4 for 4, your protections, your cleansings, your road openings, your money drawing, so that you can have options. When I say options, it's options to move, it's options to stay, is money to move to somewhere else, to get on a plane and go somewhere else, to get on a boat and go somewhere else, or stay here and whatever it is. Okay. But do not be afraid. I can only tell you, please don't energy harvest. Don't let them harness your energy. Okay. If you have to change something in your routine so that you have to understand the blitzkrieg, the shock and awe. When people become afraid, they will do anything to not be afraid. A lot of this is to back you into a corner energetically so that you ask for things you really don't want. Okay. Hey, D-Dub. Do not be afraid of the world. You are here in it. Do not be afraid of it. Do your protections. Okay. And I want you all to understand, worm food manifested what came to him. He manifested. That's, y'all know words are spells. Words are spells. Do not let fear have you manifesting something for your life that you do not want. Worm food got exactly what he asked for because that's what he manifested for himself. Okay. Manifest your safety, your abundance, manifest all that. Okay. Worm food absolutely manifested this shit for himself. That's why I tell you all, watch your words, speak life into yourselves, do your work, surround yourself with good, positive people. Surround yourself with people where every day you're going to hear good news. Yeah, girl, I got this job. Yeah, girl, I got my PhD. Yeah, girl, I just got a new car. Yeah, my baby just got into college on a full ride scholarship. You need to turn that shit off. Turn that shit off and start changing your algorithm on social media so that you see all the cute pictures of the kittens and the bunnies and you see people being kind to animals and people being kind. You change that shit. I don't want y'all manifesting darkness for yourselves. It's a lot going on. You do not have to be afraid. And I will say this before I end out. I will say this before I end this. Either your God and your spiritual people gonna take care of you or they're not. I would rather for you to know and walk in that protection. Okay. Walk in that protection, walk in and know you are good. Do not be out here manifesting this bullshit for yourself or onto yourself. Change your algorithm on social media. Whatever you click on, start clicking on the good stuff. I see a bunch of kittens. I see a bunch of rabbits. I be showing my husband, look at the shrimp. And I see all types of stuff. Everything that you click on that you like, the algorithm gives you more of that. Change your algorithm. The people that you talk to, if y'all are out here doom talking about this shit every day, it becomes part of your energetics. Manifest the goodness and the fullness of life for you. Do not be like worm food and manifest that shit for yourself. Listen, we are not out here fighting these people. We are soft, beautiful, delicate ladies that are protected. And we ain't out here. I ain't fighting y'all. You want to go act a plum fool? You go act a plum fool. You go do that. You go do that. I'm in Salt Lake City right now. I ain't scared. We cool. We chilling. So take control of you. This is your life. These are your energetics. Okay? Your life, your energetics. Yeah. Understand that social media was created to keep your eyeballs looking at it. Whatever Rockin' Robin said it, whatever you're looking at is gonna give you more of that. So all this what's that shit? The pop the balloon bullshit. You watch that, you're gonna get some more degenerate shit in your timeline. I don't care about these wayward ass people. I really don't. Out here doing stupid shit. I keep my ear to the ground. I'm well informed. I know exactly what's happening. But am I afraid? No. I'm informed. I know what's happening, but I'm not taking that shit in. I'm sitting here thinking me and Babe was talking about what boat we gonna buy. We trying to buy a boat in the next. We are trying to buy a boat in the next couple years and buy some land on some island in the next couple years and build our house. Okay. Or we'll take a 6-month sabbatical and just go do whatever. It really is a social experiment. It really is. So I don't want you to be afraid, girl. I don't want you to be afraid. Do what you have to do. Keep manifesting for yourself, but don't take this shit in. Please don't take this shit in. I promise you. Do not take this in. Understand and be aware, but do not take this shit in. Don't be out here being fearful. Mm-mm. Shit has been happening. Shit's gonna always happen. Yeah, be aware. Don't be dumb. Be aware, but don't bring that onto yourself either. I want all y'all to come on. Let's all touch and agree. We're gonna all touch and agree here. on this live stream, before I end this, we're going to all touch and agree. We are going to speak beauty and life and protection and happiness and joy over ourselves. We are not going to fall victim to every freaking news article about some dumb shit that's happening. We are not going to be afraid, because what God has for us is what God has for us. Okay? And we're going to live our lives and we're going to walk in beauty and abundance. And that's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. Happiness, abundance, safety. Eat some good food. I want y'all to eat some good food. So then you got to turn around and lose 10 pounds because you out here eating good. Because your cup runneth over. Because you have everything that you need. Because you are not wanting for everything. I've already made a reservation to Bacchanal Buffet in Las Vegas for Thanksgiving. But I might be on a trip too. I made the reservations for Bacchanal Buffet so me and Babe can go feed our faces for an hour and a half at Caesar's Palace for Thanksgiving. But then we just talked about this morning, like, well, maybe we'll take a quick little vacation out of the country real quick for Thanksgiving. We don't know yet. We know what's going on, but we know what we're planning for ourselves. Okay? Positivity. Go clean that clutter up in your house. Declutter, energetically make it clean and sound. And listen, with that shit ain't for us. And if you part of my people over here, we don't deal in that. We don't believe in that. Okay. So we're all in agreement over here. We are virtually touching and agreeing with each other that we're going to live full, happy, positive, safe, abundant, joyful lives. Eating good, sleeping good, looking good, traveling, doing all the things that we want to do. Okay? Understand what's going on, but do not be afraid. Okay? We touching and agreeing over here. We touching and agreeing over here. Okay, amen. All right, y'all. So, Natasha, I know that was a word for you. It was a word for everybody out here. And even to people who watch this on the replay, it's a word for you too. It's a word for you too. But we gonna be okay over here. We're gonna be okay over here. Okay, amen. So I'm gonna get out of here tomorrow. At some point tomorrow, I want to come back and we just gonna have a super free for all the shit that these eclipses are tearing up. Worm Food's funeral is on Sunday, the day of the eclipse. What I checked the charts. I pulled up these charts. It's a bunch of shit happening around the world with these eclipses. We just gonna have an eclipse free for all ongoing live stream. So just be prepared to look at some charts. It won't be as fun. Be prepared to look at some charts. I'm gonna explain some things. I'm gonna go over eclipses through the houses, how it could potentially affect you. We just gonna look at all this correlated news. Okay. Correlated news, and understand why these two eclipses are big news, especially the one that's coming up on Sunday. The one earlier this month on September 6th or 7th, that was one thing. But this one is going to be another one. So I'm going to explain all that. It's going to be a super stream tomorrow. We're going to pray that I can get through it. My butt's going to be sore from sitting in this chair. So that's it, y'all. I love y'all. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for rocking with me. Like the video, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'm gonna see y'all around YouTube. I think Taz is getting ready to go live in a little bit because we on Worm Food's ass. And I'm here for it. So I'm gonna see y'all in these YouTube streets. I love y'all. Thank you for being here. 3 hours and 7 minutes. This is one of the longest streams I've ever done. So I love y'all. I'm gonna see y'all on the flip side, baby. All right. All right, y'all. Rocket Robin said, I have no idea who the hell he is. You know who Charlie Kirk is. You know who Charlie Kirk is. That's Worm Food. All right, y'all. I'm gonna be out here. I'm gonna see y'all. All right. Bye-bye.